Welcome to Study and Careers, the channel where learning English becomes enjoyable, slow, and very interesting. Today, we are going to begin a detailed and emotional journey about one of the most discussed people in modern history. His name is Adolf Hitler. Some people feel very strongly about him, whether they dislike him or admire parts of his story. But one thing is true: his life was full of big dreams, painful failures, strong desires, and powerful decisions. He started as a small boy with very big hopes, and later became a man whose actions had a major impact on the entire world. This is the story of Adolf Hitler, explained in a very simple and easy way, perfect for those who are learning English. So please, put on your headphones, relax, and let's go deep into this powerful story. It will not only teach you history, but also help you learn English slowly and clearly. Our story begins on April 20th, 1889. On this day, in a quiet little town called Braunau am in Austria, a baby boy was born. His parents, Alois Hitler and Clara Hitler, gave their newborn son the name Adolf. No one could imagine at that time that this tiny baby would grow up and become one of the most talked about people in human history. As a young boy, Adolf Hitler was quite normal. He enjoyed spending time outside, playing games with other children, drawing pictures of things he liked, and dreaming about his future. But inside his home, life was not so easy. His father, Alois, was a very strict man. He had strong rules and wanted Adolf to follow the same path as him. Adolf wanted Adolf to study hard and get a job in the government. However, Adolf had a completely different dream. From a young age, he wanted to be an artist. He would often tell his mother, "I want to become an artist one day." His mother, Clara, loved him very much. She supported him with all her heart. But no matter what she said, she could not change Elias's opinion. He believed that art was not a real career. Because of this, Adolf and his father had many arguments. His father often shouted, "Art is not a real job." Adolf would stay silent and go to his room with tears in his eyes. At the age of 13, Adolf's father died suddenly. Some people believed that Adolf would now feel free, but instead, he felt empty. Losing his father left a hole in his heart. After this, Adolf started changing. He lost interest in school. Before, he was a good student, but now he didn't try. His teachers used to say, "Adolf is smart, but he is not working hard." All he wanted to do was draw. After finishing school, Adolf left home and moved to the big city of Vienna, the capital of Austria. This city was famous for its art and culture. He felt excited and hopeful. "This is the city of art," he thought. I will become a great artist here. He applied to a famous school called the Academy of Fine Arts. But when the results came, his heart was broken. The school rejected him. They said his artwork was not good enough. He felt very sad and embarrassed. Still, he did not give up. I will try again next year, he told himself. This second failure hurt him deeply. Now, Adolf had no place to go. He had no school and no job. His life became very hard. He lived in very small, dirty rooms. Sometimes, he even slept outside. To earn some money, he painted small pictures and postcards and sold them to tourists. It was not much, but it helped him survive. Often, he thought, why is life so unfair? During this hard time, something very painful happened. His beloved mother, Clara, became very sick and passed away. Adolf was completely alone. He felt deep sadness and anger. Slowly, he started blaming other people for his problems. He would say, "It's not my fault. Other people are the reason I failed." Then, in 1914, a major world event took place. World War I began. Adolf saw this as a new chance. He thought, now I can do something meaningful with my life. He joined the German army. He was proud to become a soldier. Finally, I am part of something important, he thought. In the war, Adolf was brave. He carried messages across dangerous places. He was not afraid of bullets because of his courage. He received 2 medals. But in 1918, Germany lost the war. Adolf was extremely angry. He shouted, "Our leaders have failed us." He believed that Germany needed a strong leader to become powerful again. After the war, Adolf returned to Germany. But the country was in very bad shape. People had no jobs. Food was hard to find. Families were suffering. Everyone was unhappy. Adolf believed this was his chance to rise. He joined a small political group called the German Workers' Party. Adolf had a gift for speaking. When he spoke, people listened carefully. His voice was full of emotion, anger, and strong promises. Germany will rise again. He shouted slowly. More people started to follow him. He changed the name of the party to the National Socialist German Workers' Party. People called it the Nazi Party. He also made a new symbol, a red flag with a black swastika. This will be our symbol of power, he said. His speeches became more and more famous. Thousands of people came to listen to him. They believed in his message. But Adolf had some very dangerous ideas. He blamed certain groups of people for Germany's problems. He wanted Germany to be only for certain kinds of people. At that time, Germany was still suffering. There were no jobs. Food prices were too high. The country had to pay a lot of money to other nations. The people were tired, angry, and sad. Adolf told them, "You are not to blame. I know who caused this." His words gave people hope, but also filled them with anger toward others. Adolf worked hard to grow his political party. He gave many speeches and held big meetings. "We can make Germany strong again," he said loudly. People clapped and believed him. In 1923, Adolf and his followers tried to take control of the government by force. This is known as the Beer Hall Putsch, but it did not work. Adolf was caught and sent to jail for 9 months. In jail, Adolf wrote a book called Mein Kampf, which means My Struggle. In the book, he explained all his ideas. He said Germany should be powerful and that some people were enemies. Many people read the book. Some started to believe what he wrote. After he got out of jail, Adolf continued to work hard. The Nazi Party became stronger. By 1933, Adolf Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany, the top leader of the country. Adolf promised to bring jobs, build factories, and make the military strong. He started many projects. Roads, schools, and companies were built. Many people got jobs. Germany began to look strong again. People smiled and said, "Hitler is our hero." But behind all this, Adolf had secret and dangerous plans. He took control of newspapers, radios, and schools. People were told, "You can only believe in Adolf Hitler." Anyone who disagreed was punished. He created a special army called the SS. He also created the Hitler Youth, a group for young boys. To learn Nazi ideas, the swastika flag was everywhere. It became the symbol of Adolf's power. In 1939, Adolf made a bold decision. He told his army to invade Poland. This started World War II. He wanted to take over all of Europe. At first, his army won many battles, but later they started losing. While the war was happening, Adolf did something very terrible. He tried to remove all Jewish people and others he didn't accept. This is called the Holocaust. It is one of the saddest parts of history. Millions of innocent people were killed. By 1944, things were getting worse for Germany. The United States, Soviet Union, and Britain were attacking from all sides. German cities were bombed. People were scared. Many began to ask, why did we follow him? Adolf hid in a bunker in Berlin. He stopped trusting people. He stayed with his girlfriend, Eva Braun. She loved him, even in his darkest moments. In April 1945, Soviet soldiers reached Berlin. Bombs fell everywhere. On April 29th, Adolf and Eva got married. The next day, they both ended their lives. Adolf was 56 years old. Germany surrendered soon after. The war in Europe was over. Millions had died. Germany was broken after the war. People promised never to let this happen again. Germany became peaceful. The world remembered the Holocaust to teach future generations. Adolf Hitler's life teaches us a powerful lesson. Hate and too much desire for power can destroy everything. Every decision we make has an effect. We must choose love, peace, and kindness. This was the story of Adolf Hitler, a story of dreams, power, mistakes, and tragedy. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Study and Careers for more easy English history stories. See you next time.